Welcome, 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 welcome. To everybody, if this your first time, welcome to Money Talk Sports. Today we're doing this is actually the first live stream. And just want to take a time out. It was a great day in sports. Um, this evening we actually had Shakur Stevenson. He actually just fought Jamel Herring, and for the lightweight, for the super featherweight championship. Okay, so it was actually a great outing. Tonight was a great night of sports. I mean, there was so many different. You have college football going on today. Okay, Miami Hurricanes actually beat NC State. NC State was actually ranked in the top 25, and they had a 5-1 record. And Miami Hurricanes actually ended up beating them. Now, a lot of people actually consider that an upset, but to me, anytime you playing the Hurricanes, Miami Hurricanes, I think you need to have your you need to be prepared for a dogfight because them boys down there in Florida, in the state of Florida, they really play good football. Okay, so if this your first time, um on the live stream. I want to thank everybody for coming in, for tuning in. So if you want to participate, you could go ahead and leave a message. Okay. Also, I just want to, if you're coming in, I do ask if you could like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, so that way whenever I do a live stream, you'll be able to notify and you'll be able to take part in my live stream. Okay, so today was actually a great day in sports. I mean, there was so many different good football going on. Michigan, they actually played Northwestern, and that was actually a pretty good game. And Penn State was actually in a dogfight. They actually ended up losing in 9 overtimes. Now, if you're watching this, okay, even if you're watching it today or you're watching it in the future, okay, um, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the college overtime? Because to me, I feel like I actually watched the game. So I watched the game after like the first overtime where each person get a turn going back and forth. What they do is you just have one turn after each possession. You don't even have like a whole set of downs, like first, second, third, fourth. You just got one play, which is like the 2 point conversion. So they call that a play, and that's pretty much your series. So if you make it, you advance. If you don't, then what's going to happen is you're going to another overtime. So that's what they considered today. Um, Penn State against Illinois, they stated went 9 overtimes. I think for the college rules, to me, I think they need to revisit those rules and see about changing that because to me, it really don't make any sense how they play. It's not really to me. It's not fair. It's not competition to me. You know what I'm saying? I think that they would actually it takes away from really the sport of football. I mean, it's better just to have a overtime series, let them play on, have it timed. If they win, that's fine. If somebody win, that's fine. If somebody lose, go to another overtime. Let them play a full series if they have to, you know, or if they have to, give them a tie. Do it like the NFL, because at the end of the day, with college football, and me, I'm actually I always been a firm believer of I don't believe in ties, So I think somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. So I was actually I'm still am, uh, uh an advocate of the old NFL rules of overtime, where it's sudden death. Now I feel like they should do it just like what they do now, but instead of having a tie at the end, I just feel like they need to play until somebody score, and then whoever score wins the game. Um, I think they should have it like the first one team gets the ball, then the other team will get the ball. A touchdown wins, safety wins. But at the end of the day, if you're still tied at the end of the game, you play on until someone scores, other than a touchdown, other than a field goal. Okay, so it was a great day. Miami Hurricanes. They actually end up edging out NC State, and NC State was ranked. So that was definitely a good game there. Alabama, um, they pretty much did is exactly what Alabama always do, especially with Tennessee right now. If you're in Tennessee, let me know how you feel about Tennessee. How y'all been actually because man, Tennessee for the past probably about 10, 12 years been going backwards. It seems like every year Tennessee's not making any progress. They're just treading water. They got so many coaches being in and out of there. So let me know if you're in Tennessee how you feel about that. And what do you think? Or what coach you think that they need to bring in there to Tennessee to change that program around? Okay. And right now, as far as Miami Hurricanes, I think I don't know, for some reason there's Florida is one of the states that actually have some of the best players that actually come out of the state of Florida. I think with University of Miami, Florida, and Florida State, they need to have them players have pride in that state, and they need to start drafting, or not drafting, but recruiting. Do a better job of recruiting and keeping them players in state rather than going to Alabama and all these other schools. You need to keep your good your great players. A lot of these great players coming from the state of Florida, and instead of going to the big three, the University of Miami, Florida State, and Florida Gators, they're actually going to other states. So I think they need to do a better job of recruiting. And these coaches, they need to do a better Olympics. So he's an Olympic silver medalist. So he is an Olympian. He actually faced Jamel Herring tonight, and that was a great fight. Let me know if in a comment if you watched the fight. Let me know what you thought about it. Okay, I thought it was a man. Shakur Stevenson, he really showed his growth tonight. Because if you notice, like some of his last fights, his last fights, he wasn't really looking impressive. Okay, so he pretty much was his last couple of fights was kind of disappointing. But man, this fight, man, tonight he started off from round one. He just started going real. He came out the gates. You know what I'm saying? He came out punching. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't stop. He didn't stop. He really set a tone. He came out. He worked a jab. He punched behind the jab, so he kept everything going. And for Jamel Herring, he really had a tough night. Okay, I saw it after he won. I would say Shakur Stevenson won probably about the first 5 rounds. I was counting, and man, it was tough. That speed, if you notice, Shakur Stevenson, that speed was definitely a difference. And I actually advocate. I watch Jamel Herring fights. So if you watch Jamel Herring when he fought, man, I'm telling you, you see some of the fights that he fought, and man, it was a total different. It was a cleanup that he did tonight. Shakur Stevenson, he really punched his ticket as pretty much the the top dog, I would say, in that division, because at 130 super light featherweight, you know right now it's already been tough. They've been trying to get a fight with Oscar Valdez. He's been trying to get a fight with Oscar Valdez for some years now, but and pretty much Oscar Valdez pretty much wanted to go a different route. But right now, uh, it's so tough now for Shakur Stevenson, um, because I could see him going and advancing to the next level. So to where the next division, as far as going to 135, going to lightweight. But man, right now it's gonna be so hard to get fights in those divisions after you going through. Um, tonight was his 17th fight. Okay, and still undefeated. You know what I'm saying? He did a outstanding performance. So it was a great performance he put on show tonight. Um, and then he actually stopped Jamel Herring in the 10th round. I kind of felt like it was going to be stopped. I said initially that it was going to be stopped around the 8th or 9th round, and that was just going into it. But while as the fight went on, you could tell Jamel Herring he just wanted to continue, you know, continue to have a chance. But man, he pretty much Shakur Stevenson pretty much had everything going tonight. He came out. He actually had his left eye. It was you saw swelling over the left eye, and then he got cut in the eighth round. Going into the eighth round, he got cut, opened up that cut, and then in the ninth and the 10th round, they just couldn't stop it. So that they ended up the referee called the fight, and it was actually a good stoppage to me. Okay, so man, it was a great fight tonight. A great day in sports. Tomorrow, it's going to be football. So I just wanted to come in to talk to everybody today. So if this is your first time watching Money Talk Sports, this is the first live episode. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If you watch it, just leave a comment if you have any feedback, and I'll be sure to respond. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and also share it with a friend. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all have a great day.